This video explains the setup procedure of the MCK-RA6T2 using the RA6T2 motor control MCU. By referring to this video, setup of the evaluation environment can be completed in 3 easy steps. First, we will show you how to set up the hardware. All the necessary hardware is included, including a CPU board with the RA6T2 with a Quick Start sample project written on it, so you can start evaluating right away. Check the jumper pin settings on the CPU board and inverter board are as shown in this video. Then connect the CPU board, inverter board and motor. For the toggle switch SW1 and the volume resistor VR1 on the inverter board, set SW1 to off and VR1 to around the center. The motor is equipped with a hall sensor signal cable, but since the hall sensor signal is not used for Quick Start sample project operation, it does not need to be connected. Supply power from the USB terminal on the CPU board. This kit can also be powered from the CN1 or J1 terminal on the inverter board. For the USB power supply, it is necessary to use a USB adapter that can output 1 ampere or more. After turning on the power, turn on the SW1 on the inverter board to allow the motor to spin. Turn the volume resistor VR1 right to spin the motor counterclockwise and left to spin the motor clockwise. Turn off the switch SW1 to complete the initial operation. Next, let's learn how to use the motor control sample code provided by Renesas as a reference for actual application development. First, connect the CPU board and the PC using the USB cable. Download the motor control sample code provided on the website and then unzip the file. Launch the Integrated Development Environment E2 Studio and import the unzipped sample code project into the workspace. After building the project, click the debug icon in E2 Studio to write the program. After writing to the RA6T2 is completed, disconnect the USB cable from the CPU board. You are now ready to evaluate the sample code. Finally, we will explain the steps to build the environment required to use the Motor Control Development Support Tool, Renesas Motor Workbench, with this kit. Download the Motor Control Development Support Tool, Renesas Motor Workbench, from the website. Open the Installer folder in the downloaded Renesas Motor Workbench and run the installation. Connect the CPU board, inverter board and motor. Then connect the CPU board and communication board with a communication cable and connect the communication board and PC using a USB cable. Supply 12 volt to 48 volt from the J1 or CN1 terminals of the inverter board. The corresponding voltage varies depending on the sample code used, so please refer to the application note included with the sample code. Launch Renesas Motor Workbench and load the RMT file in the project folder. Now you can perform motor control parameter auto-tuning and real-time monitoring of the motor control variables for debugging. For more details on how to use it, refer to the Renesas Motor Workbench User's Manual. For more information, please refer to the Renesys website. Here you will find MCK-RA6T2 ordering information, a user's manual, quick start guide, Renesys motor development support tools, sample code, schematics, BOM lists, and other related materials that are useful for your development needs.